Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to tame a Shadowmane in Ark Genesis 2. Now before you can tame a Shadowmane, you do need the taming food, and it will only eat fish from a fish basket. If you fill these with fish, they'll eat it. It's quite a hassle as you will need to get quite a few of these fish baskets filled, and it does require fiber, fungal wood, and thatch to craft it. You'll be happy to know that you can harvest fungal wood from any of the trees in Rockwell's garden. So in order to use the fish basket, it is an item that you will actually place like a structure. I recommend actually using the fishing net as well. The fishing net really comes in handy to kind of outline where the fish are so you can find where the fish are in a pond or if there are any at all. And then you can put your net away and then get out your basket and then go into the water, go as close as possible to the fish. Place the thing right next to the fish, and you'll see after about 8 seconds, it will say trap initializing, and in 8 seconds from placing it down or the fish being nearby, you can pick it up and press E, and then boom. And that's how you get a filled fish basket. Be very cautious where there's piranhas around because they will attack and destroy your fish baskets, so that's going to kind of ruin your plans a bit. Though if you can get the piranha to attack you next to the thing and then basically pick up the piranha just like that. So that's one method, I guess. Something I need to tell you is that all these fish have a quality value. Right at the end of their name, it will say like 0.6x, for example, as you can see on this fish over here. We need anything higher than 0.5x because that is the only thing the Shadowmane is going to eat. The higher this quality, the quicker you're going to tame the Shadowmane. Alright, so let's talk about where you can find a Shadowmane dinosaur or creature. So you'll find them mostly in Rockwell's garden towards the bottom right section of the map, as you can see on the screen right now. Just make sure you come to Rockwell's garden at daytime because at nighttime these Shadowmanes are pretty much always alive and hunting and active. So you want to make sure you only come here during the day because this is when they will sleep, and when they're sleeping is the only time that you can tame them. You'll know they're sleeping when they're basically lying down, almost kind of like how a dog does, and you want to put your food, the fish that you caught, into the last slot of your inventory, because this is going to be like a kind of a passive tame, not a knockout tame. So you walk up towards its back because it seems to sense you when you walk from the front, and then once you feed it, it will actually go invisible and move around a bit, and you'll turn around and you'll be like, it's gone. It's gone. It just disappeared. Like, it will scare you. He will just walk around and he'll basically find a new place to sleep in like the next 20 seconds. I highly recommend using the new Taming Progress Tracker right at the top of your screen, the Taming list. This will actually appear for anything that you're busy taming. You can click it or you can track all of them, up to 10 different creatures. And basically it will mark it on the map with the taming progress and the distance from you, and also you can see exactly where it is. So it's actually really handy to tame things like this. Because you have to literally sneak up behind these guys, another strategy is to actually fly in from behind them there and then basically land, go straight into crouch mode, sneak up and feed them another fish-filled basket so that you can get their taming progress as high as you can, and then they'll just do their invisible and walk away for 20 seconds. You just have to keep track of where they go so you can feed them. It is quite a hassle to actually tame one of these guys, especially at a higher level, because especially on vanilla rates, because they will eat way too many fish, guys. They'll eat way too many. You'll go insane. Now that we have one tamed, we can turn off this tamed icon, this green thing that's tracking us, because it might be a little annoying that it's following us all the time. All you do is go back to the taming list, click it, and it'll disappear, and that's all gone. Now let's talk about the abilities for the Shadowmane for both female and male. So both of them will have the ability to go invisible by pressing C, and this will basically kind of just like cloak them downwards, and they won't be able to sprint or do anything. They kind of just like walk along in this, so you can kind of just sneak up on people in this kind of form. Its first ability that you'll see on the bar is basically a massive jump. You can literally hold down spacebar, and if that ability is ready, you can hold it in and you can literally just like whew, across the map. This is pretty cool. It actually works in water as well. You can also note that they are very, very fast at swimming in water. Like, look, guys, this is no joke. These guys are really fast in the water. And if you actually like aim your cursor or your mouse like upwards, they do like a dolphin thing. You can make them like go up and down like as a dolphin. And because they can jump in the water with their spacebar, holding spacebar ability, that is also pretty insane. Like, just check this out. Like, you just like fly across this like doink, dude. But you probably swim faster than the jump because it's actually insane. And also, their preferred eating food is fish, but they will eat raw meat to kind of heal. So you can give them either raw meat or fish to just heal them up. Both the male and the female will also have a bar at the bottom of the screen, which is basically like an energy bar. And once you attack dinosaurs and you fill that up, your final ability, your kind of electric dash ability, which is your right click, which you can either right click once or hold right click in to kind of do this weird charged teleportation attack striking thing. So if you hold right click in, it actually like can like zigzag through a bunch of different enemies or actually just like attack your main enemy. So there is an ability that only the male Shadowmanes have, and this is a Roar, which will basically buff any nearby allied dinosaurs that you have with you, so it will make them stronger and I believe faster as well. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't quote me on it, but I do believe it is 100% a buff of some sorts. You can see all the timers at the top right of the screen, and you can also see the pink glowing effects around the Shadowmane's face. And you press X to activate this ability, by the way. So where the females do not have the roar, they do have the ability to go invisible by holding C or pressing X, one of those buttons, to make your entire dinosaurs like party around you invisible as well, which is actually pretty cool. However, I should note that some of those specific abilities do require a opposite mate to be nearby. Like I couldn't make anybody invisible without having a male Shadowmane nearby, and I don't know if the male one can do it without a female one being nearby. So this is just something to note. And that's how you tame a Shadowmane in Ark Genesis 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you do have any extra tips, please share them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.